It's okay, Charity. You're all right.
It was so real, Miguel.
But it was only a dream.
It can't be true. It just can't be.
Charity's on to you, Kay. I'm sure she is.
Do I care what Charity thinks? All I care about is making Miguel mine. Nothing's gonna stand in my way this time, okay? I am through being a good girl.
You want to talk about it? Tell me what your dream was about.
Charity, beware. Kay is not alone. There are others who will take Miguel away from you.
Charity knows you're trying to steal Miguel away from her.
Simone, no, she doesn't. Okay, she said a lot of people were trying to take Miguel, okay? She doesn't know it's just me.
What's going on, Princess? Isn't it obvious? We got a ruddy tree trying to kill us. But why? It must have heard me plotting against Charity. And it's trying to protect the brat. I mean the girl. Unless Charity asked for help.
Can't just tell the nice tree that she's not gonna help Kay get Miguel.
It won't work, Timmy. The tree is very wise, very, very wise. It can see through the lies, and it knows perfectly well that I don't want Charity and Miguel to ever make love.
What's Tabitha trying to say? That Timmy and Tabby should just give up?
Oh, well, we may not have a choice, Timmy.
Thank the Lord it's only you.
You're white as a sheet, Julian. Who did you think I was?
My bride-to-be. My plan to bribe Rebecca into postponing our wedding failed miserably. Rebecca's armed and dangerous. If I don't marry her, I'm a dead man.
Look, Teresa, I really think you and my mother can patch things up.
I'm not so sure. I mean, she sounded like she blames me for everything that happened. You know, I don't think my being here is a good idea.
I know you're nervous, but, you know, we're going to be getting married, and I really want my mother's blessing.
Ethan, she is certain that I am the one who sent the email to the tabloids.
Look, my mother understands that just because it was emailed from your computer doesn't mean that you sent it.
I don't think she understands that, Ethan. I am sure that she blames me for everyone finding out that you're Chief Bennett's son and not Julian's.
Look, just calm down, right? That's in the past. I know you and my mother can be good friends.
I wish I was as sure as you.
Teresa, I'm telling you. Look, my mother is going to find out that she is totally wrong about you.
You're positive, Jerry. There's no doubt.
I've got all the proof you need, Mrs. Crane.
From the Justice of the Peace?
He didn't want to talk at first, but I've been at this a long time, and I worked at him till he finally cracked.
And was my hunch right? Do Teresa and my husband have something to hide?
Whenever we're apart, just look at this rose and you'll know that I'm thinking of you. That I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't forgotten our love.
You gotta let it go, man. She's gone.
lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I shouldn't have let you kiss me. I thought I was with the man that I love, the man that I lost.
That man? The one you once loved? You said he was dead.
I know. I had a memory of holding his lifeless body in my arms. It would take a miracle to bring him back. But the love that I have for him will never die. It is so deep inside of me. And that will last forever.
Hello? Diana? Hello, is anyone here? Diana?
Diana, wait.
Rebecca threatened me, Harper. She said that if I don't marry her, she'd pump me full of holes.
You're kidding me.
I wouldn't kid about a thing like this. This whole situation is a mess.
We'll try to look at the bright side. What would that be? Well, Rebecca doesn't have to kill you. You're going to marry her.
But if anything goes wrong with what Becky and I say I do, I mean, if the ceremony is postponed for whatever reason, I'm a dead. God, here it is. What? Marriage is supposed to be a 50-50 arrangement. Well, if she's armed, then so am I.
Give me that!
Are you out of your mind? You're in enough trouble as it is, Julian.
Don't remind me.
You've arranged to have your own sister killed.
God, you're reminding me.
The annulment hasn't come through yet, and Ivy is contesting the divorce. The last thing we need is a shootout between you and Rebecca.
What did I ever do to deserve this? If I marry Rebecca, I'll be charged with bigamy. If I don't marry her, she'll tell Luis I had Sheridan killed, and he'll rip me limb from precious limb after Rebecca has filled me full of holes. And let's not forget Ivy. God knows what she'd do if she found out that Teresa and I were married. I am trapped, Harper. I am trapped.
I don't think your mother will be able to forgive me, Ethan.
Of course she will. I'll admit, Mother sounds angry because you scanned that letter into your computer. But I'm telling you, if the two of you just sit down and talk, you can work this all out.
I don't know. She seems so tense.
Well, she is tense. I mean, we just had a talk.
What did you talk about? Our wedding? I mean, was that it? Ethan, talk to me.
Well, my mother said that she would accept our relationship and forgive you if I made a promise to her.
A promise? What promise?
It's not that big of a deal. You know, it was an easy promise because I have complete faith in you.
What was the promise, Ethan?
I promised her that if you ever hurt me again or lied to me, that I wouldn't believe your excuses and that I would call for our engagement and our relationship.
You can't make that promise.
So, give me the dirt, Jerry. What are Julian and Teresa hiding? Did something happen in Bermuda? Something they don't want anyone to know about?
Fact of the matter is, your husband got married in Bermuda.
What?
Tied the old knot.
To... Oh, no. I was right, wasn't I?
100%. Julian married Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald.
is it, Charity? What was your dream about?
You'll say it isn't possible.
I think I know what you're talking about. You had the same premonition as before. About Kay and me making love, right?
But this time there are others trying to break us up too.
Charity, we've been through this. Nobody is gonna break us up. You know, not Kay, not anybody.
It was so real.
Some dreams do seem real, and we all have them.
This one was vivid, and I could hear the whispering, beware, beware.
Who was whispering?
The same thing that warned me before. The tree.
I just saw the most amazing thing. You know that big old tree up front? Well, it's leaning right over into the attic.
What?
Well, the branches are sticking straight in the window, like they're doing it on purpose.
No.
Oh, ancient and mighty tree, I respect your attempt to protect Charity, but we both know that it's a futile gesture.
Oh! Good job, Princess. You really got the tree. It wasn't a reef thing.
Listen to me, you big toothpick. This is a total waste of time. If I don't stop Charity and Miguel making love, then
Cherry will come into her full powers and destroy Tabitha.
Not to mention a certain smart Alec doll. Yeah.
Hello? You better get on the stick, Tabby. Jimmy's getting harmed big time.
I knew they were up to something in Bermuda, but married? Julian and Teresa?
Mr. and Mrs. Crane.
Are you absolutely sure?
Couldn't be any surer. The Justice of the Peace handed me a copy of the marriage license, and he officiated at the ceremony. It was held at chapel here at the resort.
Okay, I want every detail.
You can't make a promise like that, Ethan.
Teresa, it's all right.
No, it isn't. To say that you'll break off our engagement, our relationship, if you ever found out that I lied.
No, I didn't want to make the promise, okay? I would never gamble our love on our future. But it was a meaningless bet because I can't lose. The odds are totally in my favor.
In your favor.
Yes, because I love you. We were gonna get married and we were gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Look, Teresa, nothing, and I mean nothing, could ever make me call off our engagement. And besides, you're the one who told me to do and say whatever I could to get my mother to put the past behind her.
Yes, but Ethan...
No, look, it was an easy bet because it's not going to happen. You'd never do anything to hurt me, and you'd never lie to me.
Okay, you promised me that Ethan wouldn't find out about this.
Well, he won't. He can't. God knows what would happen to me if he or your brother... God forbid Rebecca knew we were married. I want this annulment as much as you, Teresa, perhaps more.
Teresa, what is it?
I just want you to understand that I know why you kissed me back. Because you thought I was the man that you loved.
Yes.
Well, I kissed you because I love you.
You can't say that.
Well, it's true.
No, it can't be. We just met.
Diana, look, I have been close to other women before, and I have never felt anything like this. I was in love with you from the moment that I pulled you out of the water.
No, I was half dead when you pulled me out of the water. You felt sorry for me, and you still do.
You're wrong,
You know,
Diana.
remembering the man that I love, and that no one would come looking for me, really hurt me. You saw how torn up I was.
And you kissed me because you're a nice guy.
No, that's not true.
You saved me from drowning. You saved me physically. And now you're just trying to save me emotionally by saying that you love me.
Look, you can invent all the excuses that you want to. But the fact of the matter
No,
is
please,
that-
just don't say love. I know what true love is. And I will never feel that again.
Diana, don't cry. Don't cry.
The boat owner's friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I came down here to sail it back.
Oh, name's Liz.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Oh, the owner of the boat and I have talked on the phone a couple times, but we've never met.
Oh, you run this place?
Yep. Joint's mine. All mine.
It's nice.
Yeah. I wish more people felt like that.
Well, are things slow?
I got more time on my hands than I could use.
Well, I know you got at least a couple guests. I came in, I heard some guy called a woman named Diana.
You did?
Yeah, I didn't see them. They were already going out when I came through the door.
Oh. I didn't know they were back.
Tabitha, are you okay?
Well, I felt better.
How'd this happen?
I was up here with my doll, getting ready for the Crane wedding, and suddenly there was this great roar, and this tree came crashing through the window, and we got pinned.
You know, according to Lord of the Rings, trees are the wisest of all God's inanimate creations.
Lord of the who?
Rings.
Never heard of him.
And Native Americans believe that the souls of the dead sometimes live on in ancient trees. Maybe the spirits are trying to tell us something.
Beware. Beware.
Beware.
Maybe the spirits are trying to warn us that there's evil among us. What have you been up to, Tabitha?
Me? I haven't been up to anything.
Reese, what is wrong with you?
Me?
You're upsetting her, yelling at her. We need to be trying to help her.
Don't worry, Tabitha. We'll get you out of here.
How, Miguel? The only way I can think of is to cut the tree down.
Call the fire department. Tell them to bring chainsaws.
No. You're not gonna hurt this tree. This tree's my friend.
There's no reason things can't work out, Julian. You and Rebecca should be married before the ink dries on these.
Tell me those are the annulment papers.
They've finally arrived.
Oh, give them to me. Where do I sign?
Right here. And as soon as Teresa adds her signature, the annulment will be complete.
Hallelujah.
And no one will ever know you and Teresa were married.
No one.
Pilar won't talk, and certainly Teresa won't. They're too afraid that Ethan and Luis will kill you.
They're afraid.
And spend the rest of their lives in jail.
Right now, Father should be back from safari any day now.
Certainly Alistair doesn't know about you and Teresa.
What, you mad? He'd skin me alive. The only thing he's waiting for is for me to marry Rebecca so she can't be forced to testify against me, which is why this wedding cannot be delayed. I must marry Rebecca.
Didn't I just tell you that you have nothing to worry about?
Oh, Harper, there's always something to worry about. Always. How Ivy would love to get her little paws on these. Could you imagine the trouble she could cause if she found out that Teresa and I were married? But she won't. Oh no, Ivy, my sweet. You've lost. I've won.
Teresa, talk to me. What's wrong?
I was just wondering why your mother made you promise to break off our engagement if you ever found out that I lied.
I told you. We've been through this. It doesn't matter.
But it's almost as if she's implying that she knows something.
Teresa, that's silly. She's not implying anything, and there's nothing for her to know. Look, you'd never lie to me, and you wouldn't hurt me.
Then why would she ask you to make that promise?
I don't know. Maybe she's reacting to her failed marriage with Julian. My mother just wants to protect me. You know, she wants me to be with someone who believes in the sanctity of marriage and knows that that's based on mutual trust and honesty.
Yes. I'm
sure she does want that.
Someone who believes in the vow to love, honor, and cherish. And that is the perfect definition of you. You never get married more than once. For you, marriage is forever.
Guess Diana and Brian must have left already.
What are they guests? They just work here.
Well, one's a friend. Brian, he's a local fisherman. Does odd jobs for me. But Diana, I don't know much about her. She's a newcomer.
Well, it sure is a beautiful island. I mean, at least it looks that way from the plane.
It has its charms.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go stretch my legs out and check some of it out from sea level, and I'm gonna head down to the dock, check out the boat. You know, make sure I can make that trip back to the States.
Oh, I think it's pretty seaworthy. Had Brian work on it for me.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, it was really a one-person job. Diana volunteered to give him a hand, though I don't figure she was much of a help.
He just likes her company, huh?
For now. We'll see. You know what? If you want a good look around the island, why don't you climb that hill behind the hotel? Yeah. It's called Lover's Leap.
Thanks. I'll take you up on that. Thanks.
Okay.
You know, I thought you could have used some exercise, but you're not even huffing and puffing. And that was a pretty steep climb back there.
Was it? I didn't really notice.
That's because you are in A1 shape. Wow, I love this place.
You can see almost the entire island.
Yeah, it's called Lover's Leap. Legend has it that a young woman threw herself from this cliff when she found out that the man she loved was lost at sea.
Lost at sea.
You know, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to bring up that memory that you had.
No, it's all right. I just can't help but wonder if the man I loved died at sea while I survived.
I've got you. I've got you. Just hang on. I've got you. Just hold on to me, okay? I've got you. I've got you. Come on. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I've got you. Just breathe.
You're becoming like my guardian angel. It's the second time you've saved my life.
I would do anything for you.
Oh, Brian.
Look, I know I said I wouldn't talk about love, but if you'd have fallen off that cliff just now, I don't know what I would have done.
I think the altitude's getting to both of us. Let's get out of here.
Okay, come on. Are you okay to stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah? How am I supposed to do it, Sheridan? How am I supposed to go on without you?
Teresa has convinced my son that she is the most innocent person on the face of the planet.
Innocent? Not according to the Justice of the Peace. He said that after she and Julian got married, they were ready to commit bigamy. They asked the justice to perform a double ceremony.
Double?
Julian was going to marry Rebecca, and Teresa was going to get hitched to Ethan.
What?
But after they heard you'd been injured and that Sheridan was missing, they called it off.
Oh my God. The girl's even more wicked than I imagined. Okay, look. Here's what I want you to do, Jerry. I want you to fax me that marriage license. I'm going to give you my private fax number. Okay, ready?
I don't know who my mother's talking to, but she looks very excited. Maybe she's getting some good news.
Look, I won't let you hurt the tree. The tree is my friend.
I understand, Charity, okay? I mean, you believe that the tree on the island helped you save us and that you can communicate with this tree, but it...
Don't hurt it.
I don't want to, okay? But it's either Tabitha or the tree. You know, we have to get the fire department over here to cut down the tree.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm the one who's being choked here. All I can say is at my advanced age, if you've seen one tree, you've seen them all.
Tabitha, look. I won't let you get hurt by the tree. I can find a way to get you out of here without cutting down the tree.
How?
I'm gonna ask the tree to let her go. Have you sent it?
You should be getting Julian and Teresa's marriage license any moment.
Wonderful. I am going to give Julian and Rebecca a wedding present they'll never forget.
Ah, the groom, looking properly nervous. The fun is just beginning, Julian.
Do you delight in my misery?
Why should you be miserable? Soon you'll be standing at the altar with your beautiful bride, taking your solemn vows. Smile. Nothing could go wrong now.
With the luck I've been having lately, nothing could go right. It's as if I'm cursed. I know who's behind it, too. Tabitha Lennox and her little sidekick, Timmy the talking doll. The moment I crossed paths with them, my life began to unravel. And that doll is no doll. I don't know what it is, but it's alive.
If someone were to hear you going on and on about a doll that's alive, they'd think you'd snapped.
I'm telling you, Timmy is no doll. It's some sort of flim-flam. And I'm the flim-flammy.
Timmy hopes Charity can talk the tree into letting Timmy and Tabby go.
So do I, Timmy. But it's a double-edged sword because it would mean Charity was coming into her full powers. And then it'd be happy trails for us. We'd be goners.
Look, I know this is gonna be hard to understand, but I really think that I can get the tree to let Tabitha and the dog go. At least I'm gonna try. My cousin's headed for the Leuven. It's gonna be easier to get Miguel than I thought. Okay. I know you want to protect me. But there are times when we have no control over what's gonna happen in the future. We just have to let things play out. Even if it means I'll be in danger. Whatever may come, I'm gonna face it.
If I were you, I wouldn't go up against a girl who can make a tree listen to her. And that really is some powerful stuff.
I'd love to go back up there again. Maybe even take a picnic.
Well, then it's a date. I'll arrange everything.
No, you don't have to.
Hey, I want to. I want to make your stay here as special as possible. And I know you're getting close to remembering your past. And if and when you do, I hope that you're ready to forget the life that you left behind you. And you'll be willing to stay on here with me.
I don't know what the future holds, Brian. But I can tell you it's good to have you in my life. When I needed a friend the most, you were there.
And I always will be.
Oh, my scarf. I I must have dropped it at Lover's Leap.
Oh, you know, I'll go back and get it.
No, that's all right. I'll go get it. I'll be right back.
I would have searched forever for you, Sheridan. I would have gone to the ends of the earth. Now I have to accept that you're gone. That you're gone forever. Goodbye.
A big gust of wind must have bent the tree and slammed it through the window.
Yeah. And then another one must have whipped it out, I guess.
No. I've got the explanation. And it has nothing to do with Charity being able to command the trees. So don't you worry about that, dear. No, as I see it, it's the roots. The roots are loose. I've seen that tree bending wildly in windstorms.
Yeah, when was that? A couple hundred years ago?
Knock it off, Reese. Come on. We better check out those roots. Make sure this thing doesn't come crashing down and really hurt someone.
Are you all right, Tabitha?
Oh, yes, dear. I'm fine. But I really must be going. I don't want to be late for the wedding.
Miguel and I are doomed. I just know it.
You're right, Simone. She does have powers. And they're telling her she's lost Miguel.
Wasn't that awesome, Princess? Charity talking to the tree like that?
Oh, awesome. It was frightening. Means Charity's powers are getting stronger by the minute. And if she ever makes love to Miguel, then she'll come into her full powers and she'll destroy us. Come on, we haven't got a moment to lose, Timmy. We've got to get to the wedding and then go down to Hecuba's lair and find the ingredients we need to help Kay win Miguel.
What is the wedding invitation?
Oh, don't tell me you've lost it.
No, it's right here.
Come on.
Little weasel. He thinks he's so clever pretending to be a doll when he's really Tabitha's right-hand man. Oh my God!
Ow! Quidditch! To make your brain! Greetings, Mr. Crane. What?
You are a living doll.
Timmy hasn't heard that one before.
Scaramouche. He and that old lady are like vultures. Whenever I see them, I know disaster's about to strike. That doll does concoct a most delicious drink, however.
Julian, you have to stop dwelling on Tabitha and her doll. They're not going to show at the wedding, are they?
Of course not. It's by invitation only. Who in their right mind would have invited them?
Mrs. Crane, Ethan just told me about the promise he made to you. You know, about breaking our engagement off if he ever found out that I lied or hurt him again. And I want you to know that I love Ethan more than anything in the world. And I would never do anything to hurt him.
How sweet of you, Teresa.
Are you expecting a fax, Mrs. Crane?
Yes. I'm about to get the facts of my life.
The guy that's gonna sail the boat back just got here. He's out taking a walk, and he's gonna go check on the boat later.
Well, it's all set to go. Diana and I got her in ship shape. You know, we really worked well together.
Good. Sounds like you're making progress.
Yeah. I'm beginning to think that Diana and I may just have a future together.
Well, I just hope you don't wind up getting hurt, Brian. Diana has a past, and one day it's gonna catch up to her.
Longest